the proof of the quadratic formula. So first of all, the general form of a quadratic equation is given by ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So what we are looking at in this video is how to prove the known quadratic formula, which is necessary to find the values of x that satisfy a particular quadratic expression. So the first step towards that is to transfer the constant term, which is the positive c, to the right hand side, and when it crosses over to the right hand side it becomes negative c. And then I have to now ensure that the coefficient of x in this expression is 1. So what we do next is to divide through by a. And then we divide through by a. This a right here is going to cancel this a, and then we'll be left with x squared plus bx over a equals to negative c over a, because we are dividing all through by a. So at the end of the day, we're going to have x squared plus bx over a equals to negative c over a. So moving on with that, the next step towards getting the proof, the quadratic formula through the proof, is to add a particular expression to x squared plus bx over a to make it a perfect square. That's where the proof is derived from. So all we need to do to get that is to have the coefficient of x, and have the coefficient of x is simply b over 2a, as seen, half of b over a, that is b over 2a, and then we square it. Then b over 2a all squared is going to give us b squared over 4a squared, and that is what must be added to x squared plus bx over a to make it a perfect square. So we add both to the left hand side and the right hand side of this equation right here, because what happens on the left should also happen at the right. So we add to both sides of the equation. You have positive b squared over 4a squared equals to negative c over a plus b squared over 4a squared. Then we simplify what we have on the right, so that looks better. So we could write this in the form of x plus b over 2a all squared, because this is now a perfect square. Remember I said what must be added to this to make it a perfect square. So we simplify what we have on the right hand side of the equation. So all we need to do is to get the LCM of this, and that's simply 4a squared. So if we have 4a squared as the LCM, since 4a squared could go into a and also go into 4a squared as well, so we have 4a squared into a, and that's going to give us 4a times the negative c on the numerator, and that's going to give us negative 4ac. Then when 4a squared divides 4ac, we have 1. Then 1 times b squared is a positive b squared. So at the end of the day, we could write it as b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. Because we could write an expression, let's say negative 5 plus an 8, and that's the same thing as 8 negative 5. So we could rewrite negative 4ac plus b squared as b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. So moving on with that, we have x plus b over 2a all squared equal to b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. Then to clear the square sign, the square in this expression, x plus b over 2a all squared, we have to find the square root of both sides to remove that square. So we find the square root of both sides. So if you find the square root of this, the 2 is going to be out, and then square root of b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. So if we should find solution to that, I'm going to have positive negative square root of b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. And that's why we have here as a positive negative, because there are two solutions to this. So you could either have a positive number being squared to give a positive, and that's to give a positive number, or a negative times that's a negative square to give a positive. So there are two possible solutions to this. So have x plus b over 2a equal to plus or negative b squared negative 4ac all over 4a squared. So we find the square root of up and down. So at the end, we could see that we could simply find the square root of 4a squared as 2a, because 2a times 2a is going to give us 4a squared. So at the end, we could write it as plus or negative square root of b squared negative 4ac all over 2a. So remember, the main goal of every quadratic equation is to find the two solutions that are going to satisfy that particular quadratic expression. So all we need to do is to take the positive b over 2a to the right hand side, so that we just have x, which is what we're actually looking for. So we have positive plus or negative square root of b squared negative 4ac all over 2a negative b all over 2a. So you can see a common LCM here. So we take the LCM, and then 2a into 2a is going to give us 1 times the plus negative b squared negative 4ac. Then 2a into 2a is going to give us 1 times this b, and that's going to give us a negative b. So that's positive negative square root of b squared negative 4ac negative b. And then we could rewrite it as negative b plus or negative square root of, negative b plus or negative square root of b squared negative 4ac all over 2a, which is another way of writing this expression over here. So that's the quadratic formula, essential to find solutions to a particular quadratic expression, a particular quadratic equation. So thank you for watching this video to this point, and I encourage you to subscribe, like, and share this video. Do well to subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching.